Alright, Kamaru Usman steps up for Paulo Costa and will face Khamzat Chimaev next weekend after this Yusuf Barboza card, which we're going to get through. And this is a massive fight for that Abu Dhabi card. Two ranked welterweights going up to middleweight for their debuts. For Chimaev, at least. Maybe Usman's fought in middleweight way earlier in his career we don't know about. But I'm just going to say how it is. Both guys making their middleweight debuts against each other. Usman versus Khamzat Chimaev. Massive fight. We're going to see it. This is a big matchup here. In the middleweight division, we got Kamaru Usman stepping up on short notice. Team Usman all the way. I'm rooting for him to win this one. I know I should be rooting for Khamzat, but fuck it. Usman, I'm rooting for him now. Team Usman. He's stepping up here on short notice. Good shit from Usman. I'm very looking forward to this one. He steps in for Paulo Costa. First and foremost, I'm going to mention about Paulo Costa and Bilal. Bilal got fucked over like Tapiria did against Volk. And Oliveira is Costa, both guys pulling out. Bilal Muhammad, fuck you. Maybe, I guess, this kind of tells me Bilal's just going to be a backup for any fight on that 296 card in December. Because that card's got main event, which I think Bilal will need to be the backup for. Either way, I think he'll get the winner of that fight, Edwards versus Covington. But, you know, that card has Luke K versus Gary. It's got Shavkat Wonderboy. It's a good card. But this is a big one. And Paulo Costa pulled out. First off, Paulo Costa. What the fuck? I know he had a shoulder injury. And this wasn't some bullshit like he's done twice now this year against Whitaker and Ikram Aliskerov. This was an actual injury. He had to pull out. But I didn't think this would happen. This guy never fights. Really, this guy never fights. I don't know who he's going to face when he comes back. I'm going to let him pass for this one. But if this man pulls out again, even with an injury or not, cut him. You don't need him. He's just going to get cancelled fights each time. And he's pulling out of them. He backed out against Whitaker. Massive fight for Australia earlier this year. Ruined that card. Kind of ruined that the card in 291, Poirier Gaethje 2. Kind of ruined that card a little bit. You know? But that card was either way good. It's got big fights. I guess Mikel Pereira kind of ruined it with the weight miss against Wonderboy there, but still. Costa started it off with a stain. Now this one, he kind of saved it. This is a bigger fight than the Costa Chimaev one. No disrespect, Costa, but you didn't get a belt. You're not arguably the GOAT of middleweight. Alright? Like Usman is. I don't think Usman's the GOAT of welterweight. I think he's number 2 behind GSP. Alright, but listen. This is a big fight here. Welterweight division. And I'm going to go for Khamzat Chimaev. I think Khamzat's better everywhere at this point over Kamaru Usman. Maybe the stand-up is close. Ground game, I think Chimaev has better BJJ. Better wrestling in general now. I don't think Usman's got any more. Usman suffered more injuries here. He's suffered way more injuries. Taking it on short notice here against Khamzat Chimaev. It's really dangerous what he's doing. Because if Kamaru Usman loses this one, if he wins, I'm going to talk about what's next for the division and that as well in this video. And apparently the winner of this versus Sean Strickland, the champ, will be next as well. So this is very interesting. But I think Chimaev, I don't think Kamaru Usman's going to out-grapple and out-wrestle and just out-hustle Khamzat Chimaev. Maybe he'll out-hustle him. Because Khamzat does have a bit of sus cardio. I'm going to be real. So he does have a bit of sus cardio. We saw that against Gilbert Burns. And this is a 3-rounder, which in my opinion benefits both men. Maybe Chimaev a bit more because he has a full camp. But Usman, I don't think would have been ready for 5 rounds here. It's a short notice fight. I know he's been ready. And Gilbert Burns actually posted something earlier today Usman's hitting on the pads in Kill Clip FC. But yeah, I think this honestly benefits Usman as well, but not as much as Khamzat, obviously, because Khamzat's actually been training for Paulo Costa, the biggest, probably the most pull-out. Who has Paulo Costa pulled out against? He pulled out against, okay, so he was on his big spree, pulled out against Robert Whittaker, pulled out against Jared Cannonier, fought Marvin Vettori, pulled out against Luke Rockhold. Alright, that's big. I know that was like about rescheduled and they didn't really came out and said, oh, Paulo Costa pulled out, but secretly I think Costa pulled out of that one. Let me be honest with you. Rockhold even said Costa backed out of that one. And after that he fought Rockhold, pulled out against Whittaker again. Alright, pulled out against Ikram Aliskerov. Now he's pulled against Khamzat Chimaev. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the 7 maybe as well, because apparently Rockhold said he pulled out twice against him. And they finally fought for the third time. But yeah, I think Khamzat's going to go out there. I think he's just going to beat up Usman and get a first round TKO against the cage. I just don't think Khamzat. I don't think Usman, actually, I meant to say. I don't think Usman is going to be ready for the Khamzat here, man. Khamzat's been out for so long. I know that's not really a good look. And maybe it isn't. And my phone's broken. Whatever. My phone's actually broken. But Khamzat Chimaev, he's so good. He's good. And he can crack Usman's chin. Usman just hasn't been the same. He just hasn't. I think you guys can see this as well. I think a lot of you guys can see it as well. Fuck this helicopter plane. It's a fucking bitch. Anyways, fuck you. Fuck off. Why do you think travel above me? Anyways, Khamzat Chimaev, I think it's just better here. Usman's getting old. His joints aren't there anymore. His strength's maybe there a little bit still, and he will be a bigger middleweight here, but he'll be a bigger middleweight as himself here, not as big as Chimaev. Obviously, Chimaev's gonna fucking tower over him at the weigh-ins and the press conference, and he's just gonna be bigger than fucking Usman by far. I just don't think Usman's gonna go out there and just. I don't think he's gonna go out there and just win. I don't think so. Don't think he'll out-wrestle Chimaev. Chimaev showed great takedown defense against Gilbert Burns. Showed great takedown defense everywhere in every fight. I think Khamzat's going to get this one done. If we're going to be really honest with you guys, I think Khamzat's going to go out there and get it done by first round KO. I think he's just going to go out there and be bigger. And be a bigger presence. And just, I think he's just better. And Usman's old. And I like Khamzat Chimaev here, man. I hope Usman wins. It'd be funny as fuck if Usman just beat Chimaev, which is more of a threat than Costa, in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fucking Costa. Fuck, dude, his trust is. Hey, no more big fights for Costa, man. He's gonna have to take on someone in a fight night main event. But even then, you might ruin it by pulling out. Do Costa versus Nasruddin Imavov, something like that. Why not? Imavov just pulled out against Ikram Aliskerov. So why not do Imavov Costa? Both guys ducked Ikram Aliskerov. But yeah. Do that then. But Khamzat's going to win this, in my opinion. I think he's a much better guy here. More fresh guy. Not as active, but he's big. Usman taking it, listen, if Usman had a full camp here, there's an idea of maybe picking him to get this one done, but short notice here, I don't think he's going to beat Khamzat, and he might swing in the pocket, and I think he's going to realize, shit, Khamzat's got some power. But then again, Burns ate the shots. Oh my fucking God. Usman, I don't know. Burns is he's all, I can see Usman just getting lazy. Because lately he has been doing that. against Leon Edwards, who's not going to KO you. Well, I know he KO'd him with the head kick, but usually, even the trilogy, will just outpoint you at range, chop at your legs. Listen, I think Usman's going to try going in the pocket here. And Khamzat at middleweight with power. Sheesh. I got Khamzat by KO. Putting Usman down. I think Usman's going to land big shots, maybe crack Khamzat. Bang! Khamzat lands a big overhand. Drops Usman. I can see him just putting it on Usman, man, in the first round in like a wild scrap. But Dana White said the winner of this will get a title shot against Sean Strickland. Dana, what are you doing? That's not... Listen. This is my only exception to that. Kamaru Usman has a win over Sean Strickland. He's beaten him before at welterweight. Alright? And Chimaev's just a hyped up guy. Usman just lost. He just lost. So maybe Chicken Pain shit downs, and if he wins this, he's done it. He's beaten Khamzat. Give him the fucking title shot. But come on. Dricus du Plessis. Come on, mate. Dricus du Plessis. I'm actually like Robert Whittaker. He finished me. Give him a title shot. You know? But, so in seeing that this is now booked, Adesanya versus du Plessis. Because they didn't mention anything about Adesanya getting a title shot rematch. So they might be doing Adesanya du Plessis. The beef settles here. Because that's a fight that can still happen. And maybe they do that. But the winner of that should get a title shot, not this. That's how I know. Maybe they do that next year, though. And the winner of this one's fight next week. So maybe the winner of this one versus Sean Strickland. So ideally you do Chimaev beats Usman. We do Strickland Chimaev early next year. Chimaev can keep the activity going. And we do on that same card, maybe a pay-per-view over. Adesanya du Plessis. Winner versus winner. Chimaev Strickland winner, which I think would be... Fuck, I don't even know. Probably Strickland. I know he got grappled in spars, but like... Chimaev might get pieced the fuck up there, you know, on the feet, but he might take down Strickland. I'll lean Strickland for now, just for the fun of it. Strickland beats Chimaev. Adesanya du Plessis. I'll pick du Plessis there. Adesanya is mid. And you do Strickland du Plessis. Or Chimaev du Plessis for the belt. Regardless, I think du Plessis is going to get his title shot next. After one more fight, maybe. So, do this. Winner of this versus Strickland. You do Adesanya du Plessis. Winner of this versus Strickland. Winner of that versus the winner of Adesanya du Plessis. But if they're not doing Adesanya du Plessis, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. So it better be Izzy du Plessis. But Izzy said he didn't take time off. What the fuck are they doing? So just because du Plessis declined to fight once because he was injured, he just fought Whittaker. He just has to wait back in the line again? What the fuck? I might make a rant about that if this goes further. But yeah, I got Chimaev. Yeah, and Bilal, obviously. He was kind of supposed to fight Usman. Yeah, you can do that. You can do Bilal versus the winner of Leon Colby. They're probably gonna do that, or he's game punished against Shavkat. And yeah, Costa pulled out. Yeah, Chimaev gets it done. Huge fight. Been waiting to see this for a while now. But yeah, I think Chimaev's gonna get it done here by first round KO. Peace.